Hi everyone, I've had some questions about Leo and his medications, so I thought I would take you through what a day looks like for Leo. So Leo is pancreatic insufficient, which not everyone with CF is, but a lot of people are. It means he doesn't absorb nutrition from food very well because of pancreatic enzymes. So he takes some replacement ones to help him access nutrition in food, and he has to have them every time he eats. And then because that system doesn't work very well, he needs to take some vitamin replacements for the things that he's missing out on. And then it's really hard to grow if you're not absorbing nutrition properly from food. So he has to drink fortified drinks and have like a fat powder in his food. He has 1 of these a day and 2 of these a day. His body metabolizes salt differently. So he has 1.5 teaspoons of salt. And each time I make up some salt, I get my 1.5 teaspoons. And I measure 1 day's worth out into a little container. But to save me doing it every day, I do a whole bunch of them at one time. So then I'll show you what I do with this soon. He also needs to take antibiotics. He's fighting an infection at the moment, so he takes these. And then to try and counter the effects of all of those things, he takes probiotics. And this is one of my favorites here, though he does alternate every couple of weeks, and that's to try and build his body back up for everything that the antibiotics are killing. He also takes anti-inflammatories. So they're the things that just go in his mouth, but then we move on to his other treatments. So he does Ventolin to open up his airways before he nebulizes some saline, so it's breathing in a lot of really salty air while doing some special breathing techniques. So he has to have 100 breaths of this in a special way. And then he also has another inhaled enzyme through this machine to try and break down all of the sticky mucus in his lungs. So to try and make my day easier, I get these adorable little containers from Daiso, and I put a day's worth of medication in here, and that helps me see where I'm up to. So here goes. Now these ones are a little bit tricky because he's only taking half a tablet. You end up with a nasty rough edge that he doesn't like to swallow. So I get an empty capsule and I hide the nasty tablet inside it. And then he has something that's really smooth and easy to swallow, and he can't really tell it apart from his other medications. So going back onto the salt. When he was little, we used to just sprinkle all of his salt over his food, but when you get up to 1.5 teaspoons, it's quite a lot. So to make it easier, I break open an empty gel capsule, and with very clean hands, I scoop it up like that and do that 7 times. You end up with a little bit left in the dish. I don't know if you can see that, and that will be sprinkled through his food tomorrow. So there you have it. This is what Leo will be taking tomorrow, and I'll try and count it up and post what that comes to in the comments. Thanks.